I want to thank everybody for joining me here for this press conference. I'll go ahead and take questions here in just a little bit. Thank everybody for stopping in this press conference. Schrute Farms, yeah, we are 0-1. I'll go ahead and start questions. Any questions?
Right here.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, quick question. Which players on your current roster are you most excited about having?
The one I'm actually most excited about when I drafted him first, I went with Adrian Peterson. A lot of people say it probably wasn't a really good pick, but AP to me, I think he dominated pretty well on the field. He 84 yards, 2 TDs, got me 20 points. That was a pretty good game for me. A lot of people said don't pick him or don't go with him this week, but I went with my gut. I had a couple of words with him right before the game. He said, "Coach, I'm ready to roll." So he was in the Schrute Farms lineup and ready to roll, and he got me 20 points. So he did pretty well.
Right here.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you give me an idea of last week? Give me a recap about the whole week.
The whole week, we actually went 80. We scored 88.96 points. It wasn't really a want. We did lose to TDs and Ends and Beers. They had 108 points. We did struggle, unfortunately, and I think we'll do better this week for sure. We didn't prepare right. We had a couple injuries. AP was kind of unknown for a majority of the week, and then Jason went as well, and we kind of just struggled from there. Next one.
Right here.
Hey.
Can you please tell me about some of your top player performances?
Some of the top player performances, Matt Ryan. I picked him. He was my second pick to go with. I went with him. He threw for 299 yards, 3 TDs. He got me 32 points. To me, he standed out. He did stand out pretty well. I believe Matt Ryan will do pretty well against the Broncos this week. I understand you have Tracy Porter on one side and a legend, and Champ Bailey on the other. So it's going to be a difficult game for him, but I don't want to go with Jay Cutler due to the fact that he has to play against the Packers. So I went with Matty Ice. All right.
Right here. Question.
Yes.
Can you give me your thoughts on your tight end Kyle Rudolph?
Would love to. Kyle Rudolph, to me, he stood out quite a bit. He, to me, exceeded his points projected with 60. Not 60. With 6.5 or 6.7 points. Is actually projected to do a little bit over 4 points for the game. So I went with him instead of Witten because Witten did have that spleen injury.
Right here. Is that why you decided to bench Jason Witten?
Yeah, it was for that exact reason that Witten did get benched because I wasn't really too sure about it, so I went with him instead.
Can you tell me your thoughts about this week's opponent?
This week's opponent, I faced a pretty good opponent, and I don't know. They are as well as 0-1, but you have Phillip Rivers going up against the Tennessee Titans, and then you also have Percy Harvin with They face Indianapolis, so a lot of big points, and McCoy for the Eagles, as well as Jamal Charles for the Chiefs. Both predicted to have really good high points for this game. McCoy is going to play against Baltimore's defense, and Charles is going to play against Buffalo's defense. So it's going to be a really close one. And they also have Pittsburgh's defense. They're going to play against the Jets. So it's going to be a good one here. I prepared my team quite well, and I think we're going to do quite well in this one. Next. Yes.
Detroit's defense, you have them. How do you feel they're going to go up against the offensive 49ers?
The Niners, all right, well, what can I say? They're a really good team. My defense, I know, has kind of struggled. I think they only have we have 4 sacks on the year. That's not good enough to me. To me, I preach defense, and I'm not really happy with my team so far in defensively wise. I think we can do much better than what we had before. Yes.
Speaking about the 49ers, Mario Manningham is one of your receivers. How do you feel about him as one of your offensive threats?
He's a good receiver. He's more of like a second or third receiver. He's more like a slot receiver to me. He's not like that Des Bryant like I want on my team. And right now we're actually looking for somebody. We're actually looking for a good receiver for the Schrute Farms system. Yes.
Ben Tate,
Ben Tate.
starting running back.
Uh-huh.
One of your starting running backs. How do you feel having him running behind Adrian Foster? You think he's getting enough carries?
Adrian Foster right now is he did not do too well for me due to the fact that he had about 2 points predicted to be like in the 5s, actually 8. I made a trade for him. I thought he was gonna do pretty well. Get some time up for Adrian, but it is what it is, I guess, with Ben. But it's only the first game of the season, people, so we'll get through it though. Next, yes.
You have Devin Hester as one of your players on your team. Do you feel like he may be a man who may get you some more points, seeing as Cutler hasn't been doing so well?
I picked up Devin Hester for the reason is special team wise, because we all know he can return balls and do quite well with it. So I went with Devin Hester on it. Yes.
Looking into next week after these games are said and done, do you feel like Jason Witten may be better than Rudolph in the sense that he may score more points, or what's your take on that?
I would say in the long run I would go with Witten due to the fact that he will get over the spleen thing, but right now I'm going to go with Kyle Rudolph due to the fact that he's looking really well with Ponder, so that's what I'm going with. Next, final one.
Now, looking over your team, how do you feel overall about the way your team's going, the direction it's heading, and how their performance-wise? Give me an overall sense of everything, how you feel about this team and moving forward.
Well, our team right now has been struggling, and like I said, it's only the first game of the seasons, but we can do much better and than what we have done. Again, our defense needs to be better, and our receivers need to do a lot better than what they did. I had no TDs for any of my receivers at all, so we need to do a lot better in the receiving core for Schrute Farms. So yeah, that's it. Thank you everybody for joining me. So have a good one. See you guys later.